According to the National Center for Transgender Equality, 1 in 5 transgender people have experienced homelessness in their lives. Family rejection and discrimination play a large part in why that is. But I'm going to show you some efforts underway to help this often overlooked community. Forgotten and overlooked, ignored and passed right by. For many homeless people in this country, choice was taken out of the equation long ago, especially in the trans community.
Most times when folks who are trans come out, they're experiencing homeless very young. 16, 17, 18, they're being kicked out.
That is Mary Wilson. I sat down with her recently in Atlanta, a city that has no shortage of homeless issues. Wilson is the program director for a group called the Trans Housing Coalition. Their goal is to help transgender people who have found themselves homeless. 1 in 5 transgender people experience homelessness.
Yes.
It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people. We get referrals constantly.
According to translegislation.com, a record 556 anti-trans bills have been introduced in 2023 across 49 states, and 27 national anti-trans bills have been brought before Congress. The impacts on homelessness, advocates say, have been immediate. A lot of the anti-trans legislation going on right now, has it made things worse? Has it created more homelessness or more uncertainty within the community?
Yeah, so what's happening now is we're seeing an influx of emails of people saying, like, I'm fleeing Florida, I'm fleeing this place. There are people now, what's happening and that we're seeing a huge thing is that people are coming to Atlanta to be homeless to get more care.
You're already seeing the impacts of the anti-trans legislation.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And you're seeing people scared.
There is no national group dedicated to helping homeless trans people, but dozens exist across the U.S. There's more complexities.
Yeah, I think it's the whole gender and sex thing that people don't understand. I think it's harder. What they face is just very, very, very unique. I'm not trans, but even being in here, being part of the community, I thought I kind of knew, but being in it, it's very, very, very hard.
The Trans Housing Coalition helps with emergency hotel stays. They even facilitate training with landlords to minimize discrimination that many advocates say exists when someone who is trans tries to secure rental housing. And in the middle of Pride Month, advocates say attention to the issue is key in getting people help. Does it feel like as much of a celebration maybe as years past? Does it feel a little more like a fight, or is it the same or different?
It feels like both. You know what I mean? It feels like both. It does feel like a fight with everything that's happened. It's very disappointing and it's very stressful. But it also feels like, we're here. This is who we are.
At the end of the day, their goal is to make sure the homeless trans community doesn't feel forgotten or ignored. Wisconsin, Scripps News, Atlanta.